Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of air. So if you are Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and that's your sun, moon, or your rising sign, these messages are for you. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. You guys are welcome to also follow me on Instagram. It's TemajTarot. Remember, these are general messages, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do give you some clarity about your weekend or what's to come, because sometimes the messages do extend over the weekend. And this is for July the 12th through the 14th, 2019. So we have the central issue as the Ten of Swords, along with the World and the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Empress, the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the King of Cups. All right, so you guys, I feel like things are changing in your life. Something has come to an end to bring out the new. I feel like the world is talking about some sort of cycle that has ended. You may have recently had to learn some sort of lesson in regards to the things that are valuable to you. You may have had to learn lessons in like literal finances, self-worth, the things that are important to you. Maybe you have learned, how to disconnect or let go or move on from things that no longer serve your highest good. I also feel that something could have happened where your life changed or is getting ready to change for a long time. This looks like either a relocation, or it looks like the end of your career or job, like maybe you decided to move on from your company so that you can start your own business, especially here with the Empress coming out. The Empress is someone who is an entrepreneur, and usually her divine counterpart is the Emperor. But, she is next to the King of Coins, so there's a possibility that this is you focusing on, your business, your income, your finances. I feel that something has gone on within you just spiritually. There's been a change in your appearance. Maybe you cut your hair or will be cutting your hair. Guys, maybe you're, shaving or something. Someone is emerging brand new. Someone is coming out brand new, just different. You may have had to let go of some sort of ideas or a belief system. You could have had some sort of anxiety attack. But whatever, has happened or is getting ready to happen, like I said, it just looks like you are coming out feeling confident, feeling very secure about yourself, very secure about your endeavors. I also feel that in regards to a romantic situation, there's going to be some sort of flirtation going on. There's going to be some sort of communication where, maybe you're discussing plans with someone or discussing what you want to do in a business partnership if you are starting a business. I just see something like you're talking. There's communication. This also looks like if there's a situation where You guys were not talking, there had not been communication, that will be changing. It's like we go from dead silence to, you know, so something, there could have been some sort of changes in the way people communicated with each other. I feel too like someone needed to learn how to express themselves, learn how to communicate. You also might be doing some sort of public speaking this weekend. I'm getting the energy of someone coming off as either jealous, guarded, or defensive too. I'm getting some energy of a jealous mother, baby's mother, or, you know, the baby's father. Someone may be trying to intervene or block you from being happy. I'm getting some sort of jealous vibe. I also get that there's a situation where you are learning about your spiritual gift, or you need to protect your space spiritually. Like you might feel sometimes that you're under attack spiritually. So there may be a need for you to protect your space however you do that. I feel like someone's trying to express their feelings to you, but they're having a hard time. The conversation starts off kind of like saying little things here and there, and then all of a sudden someone just kind of comes out with how they're feeling. I'm sorry, I have slight OCD sometimes. This candle, that low light was really irritating me, so I'm trying to pour some of the wax away so that it can burn better. Ugh. You know what? I just don't like these candles. Some candles, everybody don't have good candles. I got that from one of the grocery stores out here. They never really burn good. Okay, but yeah, I feel like someone is also something about psychic defense. I just heard psychic defense. If you are highly intuitive, psychic, empath, a medium, you need to set boundaries with certain spirits. I almost feel like someone is preparing to confront or deal with spirits. See, this person, he looks like he's getting ready to hit a ball like in baseball. He's gearing up, he's winding up, because he sees something coming towards him. These are some sort of messages coming forth. Now, this also could be a conversation that's getting ready to take place, but someone is being very guarded. They're like, just in case you try to accuse me or blame me, or, you know, whatever the case. I feel like someone is preparing for something. Maybe someone had been avoiding conversation or avoiding conflict, but now it's like, okay, I'm ready. Come on. I know I could take it. I can handle it. So some of you are gearing up for some sort of conversation that's to take place. I also feel that some of you have been wearing some sort of pendulum for protection, almost like this. So it might not be like what I have on, but I'm noticing, I just noticed that. It's funny how sometimes you don't notice things in your tarot decks, you know, but this time I noticed it, this pendulum that he's wearing. So some of you may have just recently purchased or have started wearing some sort of pendulum, especially if you do feel like you're under attack, or if you're concerned about like Mercury retrograde and poor communication. You're like, okay, let me get this pendulum on before this conversation takes place, because I know Mercury retrograde can cause a lot of miscommunication. So I feel like you're trying to prepare yourself just in case something goes south. But I'm seeing positive energy from here. I also feel like this weekend you might be very busy. I feel like you're going to be shopping. I feel that you're going to be entertaining yourself. I also see the possibility of this as a trip or traveling. You might be getting ready to travel someplace that is far away. If you're in a love situation, maybe you are at a distance or you're involved in a long distance relationship. I feel like something or someone wants to become serious, or there's the potential for something to be serious. Sometimes when I see these two cards together, with the World and the Ace of Pentacles, sometimes it makes me feel like someone feels as if their search is over. It's like I found the one. I found someone worth waiting for, or I found someone who seems to be pretty solid. I feel secure with this person. So for some of you, I feel that in a love situation, that could be the energy of you feeling like your search is over, your search is complete, like you just don't need to search anymore. I also feel that maybe this is some sort of opportunity that came to you. It could be some sort of business opportunity, and you're like, this is exactly what I needed. I can finally let go of this 9-to-5 or this particular company because this is a solid offer that is in front of me. I also feel that this is about being pregnant with some sort of business idea. Maybe you are, getting ready to go in business with this person, and you guys are kind of bouncing around ideas, or you're brainstorming here, trying to figure out what's the name of the business, what should we call it, what type of services should we offer. So I feel like you're brainstorming. I also feel like this is, if it's not just a business partnership, it's something that could be also romantic. I also see this as competition. So I feel like someone is trying to cop block or intervene the minute they detect that you're moving on, or that you've let them go. Someone, and be careful of that. It might not necessarily be the person. I'm thinking about almost like spiritually. If two people are supposed to be together, two people are meant to be together, because of something that is spiritually profound, dark energies may be at work. Your ancestors may be working overtime to protect a union. Sometimes you might feel like you're under spiritual attack every time you start connecting with someone who you feel is a twin soul or a twin flame or your divine counterpart, whatever the label is, whatever spiritual union, two people who've come together to help humanity some type of way. Sometimes I feel like dark energies try to intervene. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and clarify a couple of things here. I just feel like someone has changed, or you've changed. You could have changed your name or your business name. Okay, I just saw something being revealed to you in your sleep. You received some sort of spiritual downloads or messages while you were sleeping. You also just may need to take a break this weekend. Like, you might be tired, just really tired. What's this come out? Two of Cups, Ace of Wands fell out. So this may be the blossoming of a romantic partnership or business partnership or something. It starts off as like a strong physical attraction. This guy here, this King of Pentacles, looks like he feels like he found his prized possession. This coin is representing either a person or an opportunity, and he really looks very passionate, borderline obsessed with whatever he has found. In a love situation, this person, I feel like, is going to be very attractive. They like nice things. This person likes to take care of themselves. Someone might be inspiring you to do something different with your appearance, some type of way. This guy is also coming off as someone very nurturing too. He likes to, something about his energy is coming off as old-fashioned. I feel like he likes to take care of the people that he loves. He's coming off as a family man. He's like an old-fashioned family man. So the Ten of Swords, I feel like this is the end of some sort of confusion. Yeah, if there was some sort of confusion, if someone's been sending you mixed signals, if there's been some sort of hostility, or people have been very guarded with one another, I feel like that's coming to an end. There's going to be some sort of attraction or flirtation. If you or someone has been juggling between two people, I feel like a decision has been made. Someone has clarity. I almost feel like too, someone may have, their decision was based off of jealousy. Like maybe you saw something you didn't like and you kind of felt like, you know what, let me intervene right quick. So I just kind of feel like someone felt like they need to acknowledge the other person, but it took jealousy to make them do so. I feel that someone's belief systems held them back. Your belief systems could have been holding you back from pursuing your dreams, pursuing someone that you desired, because you were stuck. Something was consuming your thoughts. I also feel that some of you have been very attracted to someone, but really have been trying to suppress those desires. It's like, I'm not pursuing this person. I don't know why. I almost feel like someone feels that they always get in trouble. They're like, this person always gets me in trouble, or this person looks like trouble. I don't know who's feeling like that, but I feel like there, there needed to be a change of thinking. Like you were holding your own self back. I also feel like someone was trying to, someone felt helpless or like they needed to be rescued. I'm going to look at the Empress too. Someone is getting very more focused on their health or their eating habits, I feel. Maybe someone just found out that they were pregnant and they're like, I can't drink wine anymore. Or maybe someone starts working out because they're like, oh, I got to get back in shape. I'll let myself go. Someone's going to want to spoil you. Yeah, so someone may be coming towards you this weekend and they might come very fast. Matter of fact, it looks like if you have some sort of love connection over the weekend, things take off really fast. You might be trying to slow it down. Maybe you're telling someone like, it's too early for us to be talking about babies and marriage and moving in together. Like, it's too early for all of that. And I feel that your logic might try to intervene. It's your logic that tries to stop something from happening. Like, naturally, if you just allow these two energies to be free and to just go with the flow of things, it's like it just starts happening so fast. Everything just starts moving quickly. And then the logic kind of steps in and it's just like, no, we need to stop. We need to slow down. This is happening too quickly. And what's really happening is that you're trying not to fall in love. You or the other person, somebody's trying their best not to fall in love. They're like, I don't want to fall in love, but you're being transformed, or the conversation is transformative. Yeah, see, I feel like someone has been really trying to suppress their desires, but that it only made it worse. Like, what was a normal physical attraction, if you were like, no, I'm not looking at this person, I'm not going to think about this person, it just gets worse. Now it blew up into the devil energy, where now there's a strong desire, there's compulsion, there's obsessiveness. So because you may have tried to suppress something that you wanted to pursue, it actually just made the desire worse. Somebody also may feel like somebody is no good for them. Like I was saying earlier, it's like, I don't know why you would think that, but you're kind of maybe feeling like, oh my God, this person's no good for me. I'm also getting some sort of plans being made. Like I said, maybe there's someone, like intuitively, maybe you feel like someone's getting ready to come to your home. You know how you just start randomly preparing your space for a visitor and all of a sudden you're glad you did it because, there's a guest at your home or some sort of unexpected visitor. Even like if it's just the landlord and the landlord makes a pop-up visit and you're like, oh my God, I'm glad I straightened up, so something like that I feel like is happening, where intuitively you just start getting your home in order. I also see something going on where you're just doing things around the home. There's some sort of changes to the home. Or you're working on the home, like maybe some sort of, not even really repairs. It could be home repairs, but I'm getting more of like beautifying the home. I'm hearing a conversation about looking for homes or looking. So if you're already in a relationship, maybe you and your partner are talking about looking for a new place or looking for a place to stay. Maybe you guys are getting ready or preparing to move in together. I feel like there's a lot of passion this weekend, period. So let's go ahead and pull some energy cards. All right, additional messages for Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, so we have Patience, Magician in the Mirror, second chakra and the sixth chakra. Okay, so with patience, I feel that you guys have been patient. I feel like that's something that's already been happening. Like you have been prepared or preparing for something, preparing for these changes, preparing for a spiritual awakening. I feel too like this has a lot to do with sexuality. Some of you have been like, I am patiently waiting for this right person. Like my yoni is so ready. You know, guys, same too. You know, maybe you guys have been patiently waiting for the right person, especially if you are spiritually awakened and you too are wanting to protect your energy and not wanting to inject your energy into just anybody. So there's been patience going on, and the reason why I feel like it may be centered around sexual energy is because it's talking about the second chakra, which is the sacral chakra, and it probably needs clearing. It's probably clogged. You know, now if there's no one coming into your life and you're just still like extremely single, you know, then hey, you just got to do what you got to do, right? However, if you have met someone that you feel safe to exchange energies with, then maybe that is something that's getting ready to happen. I also feel that spiritually, maybe you already are tapped into someone's energy here. Maybe there's something about that physical attraction that is the jump start to something spiritual, because we go from the second chakra to the sixth chakra, which is the third eye here. So that just because you're physically attracted to someone doesn't mean that it doesn't have a spiritual purpose behind it. And I've used that example before, that sometimes people are spiritual bait. You know, it's just like, of course you have to be activated physically to someone so that you guys can merge together spiritually. Even if you consider yourself to be sapiosexual, it's like some of us still like that physical attraction. So I almost feel like this is the best of both worlds. You find someone who you are immensely attracted to on both a physical and philosophical, spiritual, intellectual level. So it is going to lead to something more. It's not just about the physical. We have physical and spiritual. Someone's going to awaken you spiritually. Again, if this is all about you working on yourself, there may be a need to clear these two energies, these two chakras, the sacral chakra and the third eye chakra. So maybe there's some sort of meditation. Maybe there's a need to listen to music. I've been picking up mirror magic too for some of you guys, and we do have magician in the mirror. So if it's not literal spell work that's been done, even just for cleansing or to attract, maybe you're not necessarily trying to bind someone, but maybe you've been using attraction spells. Spirit, bring my soulmate to me. Whoever is meant to be with me, bring that person in, remove any blockages. So maybe you've been clearing any type of blockages. Maybe you've been taking cleansing bath. Maybe you needed to take a cleansing bath because you didn't realize that you had been blocked. Your energy had been blocked. So I feel that this is something going on that is magical. You might witness a miracle over the weekend. Something just seems to manifest like magic or out of the thin air. Something happens out of the thin air is what I just got. I almost feel too that someone is almost showing off what they can do. Someone may be showing off their gifts and abilities. I don't know what that would be, but let's just say, for instance, you had a date with David Blaine, you know, the magician, or Chris Angel. Those are the top two magicians I could think of right now. So let's just say you're on a date with them and they're like, want to see a trick? And it's like, okay, sure. And they do a little trick for you and you're like, oh my God, that was so amazing. I just feel like someone is showing off a gift that they might have or talent that they might have. But I feel like they're just trying to impress you, or, you know, that's the thing. That's what they do. You know, this is what I do. You might be someone very intuitive and you just want to walk up to somebody, the person that you're attracted to, and you just kind of, maybe you give them a little psychic reading and they're like, how did you do that? And it's just like, well, you know, it runs in the family, you know, trying to act like it's not a big deal, but you might be like, oh my God, or you might be the one doing these things. It's like, hey, show off, you know. So I almost feel like someone is acting like a spiritual show off this weekend. But also here with the Magician in the Mirror, I feel like there is some sort of positive manifestation going on. I'm looking at Temperance energy too, with him holding the blue and the red energies in the hand, and it just looks like something may have been recently balanced, or there will be a merging of these two energies. If there was someone who was cold, now they're hot, or there now is something that's being tempered. So I feel like there has been some sort of tempering of two energies. You've been preparing for something. You can even apply this to a business situation. Maybe intuitively, you know what you need to get into. You've been patiently waiting to start a business, or maybe you have been trying to figure out how to start this business. And I feel like something just kind of happens. I also see ancestors maybe showing out this weekend. So your spirit guides or your ancestors might do something magical for you this weekend that really has an effect on your spirituality, a profound effect on your spirituality. I almost want to say something, not saying restores your belief in spirituality, but enhances it. I feel like your spirituality is being enhanced this weekend. All right, so that is all for air. Hope that resonated. Please feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.